Virgo, you are up for the June Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. This is the general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Also, if this doesn't resonate with you, I plan on doing a money reading and I plan on doing a love reading. So maybe one of those will resonate with you if this doesn't. As for the pre-shuffle energy, one thing that came up is that you need to let go of your fear in order to upgrade, in order to build something. Or you may need to let go of a previous person or a situation. But honestly, I feel like it was fear that you need to let go of. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I have 2 oracle decks and 2 tarot decks. I'll go where the energy carries me. Let me go ahead and get started. May I have the energy for Virgo for June 2022. Energy for Virgo for June. Energy for Virgo for June. What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear in regards to June? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? What is it that Virgo needs to hear in regards to June? Thank you. What is it that Virgo needs to hear? Some of you need to speak up. Thank you. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, the Guardians, shielding, defense, and warning. I look at this as a protection oracle with guardians. So that's at the bottom of the deck. Throat portal came out. Speak your truth, courage, and suppression. Some of you may not have been saying what is on your mind, maybe because you want to keep the peace. I mentioned this before during one of my other readings where I had heard this. Anytime that you stay silent to keep the peace, you start a war within yourself. So for some of you Virgos, you need to start speaking up. You need to say what is on your mind. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Second card that came out is wisdom. Psychic, intuition, truth. I feel going back to this part with speaking up, there may be a situation where someone feels you don't know the truth about a situation, but you really do know the truth about a situation, but you made the choice not to say anything, even though you know what the deal is. And again, intuition, your spidey sense is going off. But with this coming out, I dropped the card. There we go. With this coming out, this is saying that you really need to say something. You need to let them know that you know. The third card that came out is Crown Portal. Divinity, unity, separation. So this is crown chakra energy, is what this is. Also, we can tie this with wisdom because crown chakra deals with wisdom, receiving information. I feel going back to this before, some of you received some type of information that you chose not to say anything about, is the energy I'm picking up. Let's go ahead and get some other oracle cards from my other deck. May I have the energy for Virgo for June 2022. Energy for Virgo for June. Energy for Virgo for June. What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? I keep on hearing speak your truth. What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? This is so strange, and this is such a random name. Talia, something with a T. And I think it's IA at the end of the name. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What is it that Virgo needs to hear? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? Thank you. May I have another card, please? What is it? Thank you. May I have another card, please? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? Thank you. Wow, I like that. I love it. We were talking about wisdom earlier, and it mentioned intuition. Guess what's at the bottom of the deck? Listen to your intuition. Somebody's spidey sense is going off. Listen to your intuition. All right, the cards that came out, improving health. So, and again, I'm not a licensed doctor or nurse or anything like that. This is just the energy. It says improving health. So if any of you are having health issues right now, this is saying that more than likely your health will start to improve. Something just said to me that as soon as you get it off your chest, whatever, for those this is resonating with, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you have been holding something in. Again, your spidey sense has been telling you something. You know what the deal is, but you decided to keep quiet on it. As soon as you get it off your chest, for some of you, your health is going to improve. You're going to feel better. So, just throwing that out there. The other card that came out is look for a sign. So there may be a situation where you need to look for a sign. Something is saying that you may need to look for a sign for the right time to go ahead and say something. For others of you, listening to your intuition, if you are looking for a confirmation, the universe is going to send you a sign. And this is for those who your spidey sense has been going off about something, but you don't have the proof to confirm your spidey sense is correct. So look for a sign in a situation like that. The universe will send you a sign. And also, if you are still in, what's the word I'm looking for? I need the word, please. If you, not in flux, that's not the word. If you are still in doubt, but there's another word I want. Unsure. I'll take that. Thank you. If you are still unsure about what you think you know, it's going to come out in the near future. So just know that. In the near future, it's going to come out. All right, let me take a few tarot cards right quick and then we'll wrap this up. May I have the energy for Virgo for June 2022? Energy for Virgo for June. Energy for Virgo for June. Energy for Virgo for June. What is it that Virgo needs to know? 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 May I have some cards, please? What is it that Virgo needs to know? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, somebody's gathering information. Page of Swords is out here. Also, somebody could be doing some spying. Maybe some of you are doing some spying because you're not sure about a situation. King of Wands came out. King of Wands is in Page of Swords, obviously, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone could also be spying on you too, or could be gathering information for you. But really, I feel like, Virgo, this is you gathering information. As for the King of Wands, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with one of those signs, or you could just be in King of Wands energy, or you could be dealing with someone in King of Wands energy. Where King of Wands is a very passionate person, someone who takes charge. King of Wands is also an architect as well. There may be an individual in your life that you may be doing research on because you feel there's something that you need to know who's in King of Wands energy. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, I'm going to let those fall too. 7 of Coins came out. This is, so it's about investment, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Other card that came out is 10 of Cups. And then with the 2 of Swords. Some of you, you're dealing with a situation where you're debating on whether to invest in it or not. What's at the bottom of the deck? Queen of Wands. Some of you, this is a love situation for some of you. And don't worry, like I said, I'm still going to do a love reading too, as well. But for some of you, this may be a love situation. King of Wands and Queen of Wands obviously are counterparts. This could be a possible soulmate connection. But there may be, what's the word I'm looking for? There may be not insecurity. It's the other word. Not doubt. May I have the word, please? There may be reservations. Thank you. There may be reservations about investing, 7 of Pentacles, in this happily ever after, which is why the 2 of Swords is here. The 2 of Swords can be blocking energy. Also, this is air energy too. 2 of Swords is also analysis paralysis sometimes, or just I can't make a decision. Now, I will say this, with the Page of Swords and the 2 of Swords here, that equals the 3 of Swords. For some of you, the reason that you might not be able to make a decision is because they've hurt you in the past before. And going back to what I said earlier with the pre-shuffle energy, some of you just might need to let this connection go. This doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but this is where, in romance, but this is where we're leaning towards now. You may have to speak up. Regardless of what's going on, you need to listen to your intuition. There's going to be a sign that happens. For some of you, if this is related to romance and the type of relationship where you have been hurt before, it more than likely has some type of effect on your health. But now, if you are letting this relationship go, or if you are speaking up, then it's going to improve your health where you're feeling better. With this look for a sign will be coming in the near future. So this will come to a close one way or another. Meaning it's going to come to a close and you will start over again, or it will come to a close and you're just going to be done with it. But the biggest thing that I really feel here is that someone is going to have to speak their truth. I'll take just one more card. I'm going to set the Queen of Wands. 3 of Pentacles is under the Queen of Wands. Yeah, someone could have had you in a third party situation. Let me take one more card right quick and then we're going to close it out. May I have another card, please, before we close out? Thank you. If I can get... Oh, 2 cards. Okay. What are they? Yeah. The Tower and the 4 of Cups. For some of you, this might be a situation where someone is attempting to come back into your life. And now you're just like, no, I'm not interested. Or you may already be in this cycle where you haven't left it yet. And now the tower is falling. You speaking your truth might be what brings this tower about. But I really feel the speak your truth, it is the main thing here. And something keeps on telling me, as soon as you get it off your chest, for those of you who might have been having health issues, your health will improve. And again, I'm not a licensed doctor or anything like that, but that's the energy I'm picking up. As soon as you get it off your chest, you're going to feel so much better. All right? So Yeah, I'm titling this Speak Your Truth. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Virgo, be blessed.